It is pretty windy here, so I'm hoping the mic's doing its job and you guys can hear me. I am speaking up. We got our truck out here and we are at a rest stop over in Montana. They have some really nice rest stops if you guys ever are in the area. Nicest ones I've ever been to. Super windy out here, but I wanted to give you guys an update and let you know where we're at because I haven't started anything out with this video yet. But we are making our voyage to OTL in Iowa. Right now, like I said, we're about 7 hours in, a little over 500 miles into the trip, and we have a long ways to go. We have another 1,000 miles to go, guys. So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna clean up the windows because they're pretty dirty for an old girl. So I'm gonna get back on our trip, get to it. I doubt you can probably hear me anyways. Also, before we jump back on our trip, go ahead and check out the website because this is one of the new designs that the wife has created for you guys, and this one is pretty sweet, and the back of it is even better. So go ahead and check out in the description below, and you guys can see what it looks like.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Trip.
Yeah. You want the tour?
Let's take the tour. I think they want to see the tour.
Obviously, this is the office.
Yep.
This is where once we get somebody that wants to sit up here all day and listen to customers, we'll get them right here. But I don't know who wants to do that.
No.
I don't know who wants to talk to customers all day. But we got some offices here. This is gonna be Justin's office. We literally just got these done like 2 days ago, so they're furnished, but they haven't had the touch of being worked in yet. So got a conference room over there, and then this is Cole's office. Trying to make it look classy. Maybe not like a bunch of shithead import kids. So
yeah, no, it's good.
Conference room looks pretty sick, huh?
Yeah.
I like how the conference room came out.
I'm gonna go sit at the end of that one.
Yeah, there you go.
We can talk about some motors.
I told Cole that this is gonna be a bitchin' lunchroom, and he's like, no, we're not eating lunch in here.
Yeah.
Little customer waiting room here.
Oh, very nice.
So
they got a window.
Yeah, got a window.
Yep.
So it's not very tall, so you can't jump out of it if your car's broken. So.
Well, at least that's a plus.
Yep.
You got the normal bathrooms.
Got some customer bathrooms. This is where the bougie starts here. We wanted a place where we can cook some lunch, so we got stove, oven, dishwasher, 2 fridges, one for drinks. Yep. And then keeps going. If you notice some stuff's not finished yet, we're still under construction, and this is our outdoor patio. So,
guys, it is beautiful out here.
Yeah. It's
right,
nice
huh?
out. Yeah.
I can see the sun glaring off it.
But we got some red patio furniture that'll match all the rest of the red accents in the building, so keep that theme going.
We got our plant.
Yeah, a bunch of fake plants. They didn't trust us with real ones. We wouldn't water them. And like I said, we're still under construction, so you'll notice some stuff is, out and about. But start over here. This is going to be our shipping and receiving area. So we got our foam balloon and
foam balloon. That sounds like a whole fun. Yeah. What if I just?
Just rip it. Rip it. You gotta clean it up, but I mean, if you rip it, back of peanuts. And then back there's a shower and employee bathroom. And then we got our network and electrical plumbing room in there. Go back here. So
I see some cars.
You see some cars, but if you look at these stairs, up here is going to be a mezzanine. So we're going to put couch, pool table, wet bar, all sorts of stuff up there. That's going to be like our employee hangout. You know, that'll be the lunchroom. So this is not a car storage room.
It looks like a car storage room.
That's what it's being used for right now. This is going to be where the magic happens. We're not really making it super public yet, but there's going to be some cool shit going on in this room. But this room is bigger than our entire last facility by about 4,000 square feet. So this room itself is 10,000 square feet.
Camera doesn't always show justice.
No, it's tough to tell, but I mean, we have, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cars in here right now. So, and
you wouldn't even tell.
Yeah.
No, you can walk around completely normal. Then the magic.
Then we'll get into the actual tech area where the work goes on. So.
What do we got back over here? I see the Honda guys.
It's a little wash bay. It's a little wash bay. And yeah, there's you know, Justin's busted ass Honda. No. This is going to be a future project. After TX2K, probably we'll get started on this one, but we're going to all-wheel drive K-swap this car. Justin picked it up last spring, and yeah, we want to do an all-wheel drive K on it. But this is our wash bay. Got a whole hot seat, pressure washer with heater and soap mixing and all sorts of stuff. We're going to be...
Look how small the car looks in here.
I know, it's tiny.
Little baby.
We don't plan on doing any like detail appointments and stuff like that, but it is kind of nice to be able to wash a car off before you work on it. So, yes, sir. Then in this back corner, there's a photo studio that's still getting finished up. We're obviously trying to prioritize the construction to what needs done to operate. So, photo studio isn't exactly super high on that priority list. It's a little dark in here. They haven't put lights up in it yet, but little photo studio. And the coolest part that's going to be about this room is they have this weird hexagonal lighting, and then all the corners are going to be rounded. So it'll almost be like a half pipe in here for skateboarding and stuff. But when the idea is when you're looking in, you'll have the ceiling with the lights, but it'll essentially look like you're in a big bubble. So then we got 6 tech bay lifts, and then 2 additional ones over for Justin and Cole to kind of tinker on their own projects. Got some random projects going on here. We got a STI swap. Sam's finishing up some stuff. That's a Pro Charge Corvette.
STI swap Corvette?
What's that?
STI swap Corvette?
We're trying to make it reliable here. Got our shop Golf R, and then we got some pretty bitchin' race cars in here.
Would you just take a look at the race car program?
It's I'm pretty proud. You know, we don't work on a whole lot of race cars here, a whole lot in Iowa. We mostly do street cars. But there's 3 all-out race cars in the stalls right now, and that makes me pretty happy. I like that. I like this.
We're gonna have a full day getting this thing ready. Hopefully we can get this thing fired up, because, well, I haven't been able to get it fired up yet. So definitely just got it on the lift, ready to go. Hopefully we can get this thing figured out with the help of Grayson and their team here. So that's what we're hoping for. Added a little touch to the fog light covers. I think really finished it off. And I mean, I think it looks really good that way. Okay, I got a socket up there. But we got a lot to do, so that shows you guys the walk around the shop. Big thank you to Grayson, giving us that tour.
Absolutely.
Now, time for us to get to work. We got that random clip in here. Thanks to Chris, recording away. Fix some boost leaks. We've only been at OTL for a day now. Damn. We found our first leak. She didn't want the sauce.
She didn't want the sauce?
She didn't want the sauce. It's alright. I'm still gonna give it the sauce.
It's far, so that's a good start, right?
That is a good start.
That's why the fuck we were doing it, right?
Exactly why we're doing it.
It'd kind of be bullshit if you tested and it didn't leak.
Then you can feel.
Yeah, then you're like, wow, that's it. I did all this fucking around for nothing.
Yeah, wow, I actually had to do it right.
Wow. Amazing how that works, huh?
You know how much we would have fought that too?
Hey, when you do his video, I want you to put an orange suit on him. That's how he got
yellow,
famous.
okay?
That's how,
It was yellow.
That's how he got famous.
I'm not that good.
It fucking does.
That was a pretty good video, though. When
Yeah.
you had to get on your knees and shit with the cops.
yeah.
Fucking sick, dude.
In the background, they're asking how fast or how much power the car made.
Enough to get away from you.
Yeah,
Twice.
Oh, leaving bus links.
Dude, I bet they didn't even know what to think about that shit. They're looking down going, do I really have this thing floored or what?
Actually, he was at his speed limit, 120 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And he goes, you were literally putting bus links on me like I was going in reverse. And because he's trying to get, how fast are you going?
Yeah.
My response is, I wasn't looking at the speedometer.
That's what I told them when I got pulled over doing that shit too. I'm just like, they're like, how fast are you going? Fast enough. I wasn't looking at the speedometer.
So I asked him, I was like, how fast are you going? That's where he goes, I was going at 120 whatever miles an hour where it stops me. I'm like, well, that's how fast I was going.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
How
don't-
fast did you get
it
me
don't work
going?
that way.
85? 6. Sounds about right.
That's exactly. He had me
Yeah.
at 88 miles an hour. Is all he could ever get
88?
for being close enough.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So then I just went back in time, and
Yep.
you don't know what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
It never really happened.
Never happened.
We're ready for leak number 2. So we're over here boost leak testing. We got Justin over here, owner of ATL.
Give us a shot.
We are going.
One shot.
With a dyno ripping in the background.
That's when you're gonna get shot with great
Yeah,
homemade
I'm
deal.
my dick. That's dick height. We gotta watch out there.
Let's see, we built some boost.
All right,
There we go.
watch this bitch rock it. Hey, we're better off than we were last time.
Yeah. We're freaking. Let's probably pull this in there.
Yeah.
This flimsy thing. We're at 27, huh?
Well, it could be going through the engine though, because we got a valve open. You know what I mean?
Don't see any smoke coming out yet.
Huh?
Oh, we don't.
Crank it over. Close the valve.
This thing's not working. The O2 sensor's working now. No, the O2 sensor's working now, but it's not
Pretty close to being closed.
So I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know this way better than I.
I get what I smell. Oh wait, we got something. What's this?
It's coming from the same spot.
No, no.
Or actually, no, it's not.
This? No.
From the inner
I hear it. From the inner core.
There's a 3-port.
Right here.
Or a 4-port. Oh, it's coming out of the where they
Oh,
welded
it's coming
it.
out of the core.
Oh, fuck.
Ain't shit you can do about that.
That's it, boys. You ready to create a pipe from here to the intake?
Yeah, it's right there. You can hear it. Put your ear right there.
Weld it up for you.
Oh, it's like.
It's a pinhole right there. Is that it?
Oh yeah.
You got a TIG welder?
No, it's
Not here. It's at the other shop.
You get it to me and get me a fucking aluminum rod.
Yeah, we got it over there. But I don't know. It might be inside. Or is that it? I feel like
That's a pin right there. That's a pin right there.
There's one there and one there. Oh, it's somewhere else though. Look.
Coming out the backside.
Coming on the back.
Yeah, check the backside.
Yeah, it's coming out the back.
Yeah, it's not there.
No,
I feel like it's coming through these openings.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's on the back. Well, ain't shit you're gonna be able to do about that.
Nope. You want to get some piping? Make a new one?
Not sure.
Didn't they pressure test it when they welded it? I would think so. Oh, there's pinholes back here. A whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the smoke coming out.
You want to take the intercooler out?
Oh, it's all this shit over here too.
Is there more over there?
Come on. Intake. Top of TGV. Yeah, that TGV gasket. What? That you might just need to crank it down a little more.
Wait a minute, are there holes back there? They actually put them on?
Yeah, it looks like they're drills.
So they were supposed to put those on, but I didn't think they actually did. They're 1/8 inch MPTs. You see them?
No, there's a whole, not those. There's like little holes in the core. Like they drill them with like a 16th inch drill bit or something. Or that's even a 32nd. See all them little holes?
Yeah.
That seems like where it's leaking.
I can
from.
run a whole full fucking little beat. I can run a whole full beat on that and block it up.
I wonder if
We just
that's
need
what
a
it is.
welder?
Huh?
We just need a welder?
We've got one at the other shop. We've got all of our shit set up over there. We just haven't moved it over
See?
here yet.
There you go. And I thought about it and I said, damn, should I bring my welder?
You did. You literally
I
were talking
fucking
about
said,
that
should I
earlier.
bring my fucking welder?
Might not have, yeah.
Yeah, they need to be tightened down.
Those spacers leak. I mean, that's just, they suck. They're a fucker. I fight them every time I use them.
So I wasn't going to have them on, but I had them on there because we were putting 10 on the fuel rails,
Then you needed the height.
and we had to have the height. But then we switched to this, and it wouldn't have needed them, but it was already made to it for the piping.
Oh yeah, that would have fucked up your charge piping then.
Because it has the alpha lock, so.
You could hit up Matt at Illuminati and have him make you some billet ones. And they'll put O-rings on both sides of it, and then you won't need gaskets.
That would be good.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
A little billet ones with the little O-rings inside of the middle.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Then you don't have to fuck around with the gaskets.
Scott ended up getting me a set,
There it is.
and I've never used them until now.
Yeah? The damn wire is in my way. Come on, there it goes.
That?
Yep. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about the core. Apparently our core is leaking and we are not getting the sealed charge that we need. That's obviously not. There it is, finally. Now we're cranking our TGVs down because these things were leaking as well. Make sure these fuckers are tight. Now they are.
The turned up boost down.
3 weeks, whatever the fuck. Good seeing you guys.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Eleanor. Hi, puppy. Hi. I'm gonna put you on the vlog. Come here. Come back.
I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yes, sir.
We are still leaking over here. Like
Still getting
motherfucker.
smoke.
That's something else.
Lots of smoke coming out of them still.
Flashlight? Huh? You got a flashlight?
I do not.
Is it a flashlight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, just use that one.
Little leaky bit.
Alright, so what's going on again?
I think this line right here, there's a leak right on this rail here. I can't fucking. It looks like it's all the way in the inside.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming from
It's
the
coming
inside of the
from
core.
deep inside. Where is it at? It's on this one right here.
It's coming out the backside a lot more if you take a look.
Yeah, no, I saw that. But as soon as I tap, when I hold this part right here, and I kind of like block it, that's when the backside starts. It starts leaking out more on the back.
Yeah.
Versus.
Yeah, so it's this guy right here.
Cause see, I thought it
Right
was
through
the
here.
little pin, but it's not. When I put a little, it ain't bubbling up, so it ain't nothing. It ain't that. So it's actually inside. I think the end tank, something must have cracked on the inside of the end tank. Oh shit!
Hey man, you don't even need this. Just remove the whole system.
That's what we were talking.
The problem is,
I mean, you are
don't
running
have
methanol.
A half radiator. If you had a half radiator, then it would have been a little bit easier to fucking tuck right through here.
Question is, how big is the leak coming out of there. Just we'll fucking turn her up.
Because I can't make the pipe. I can't make one to go straight from here up here. Because it's gonna hit the pump. You would have to have a half radiator, and I've got one in the house.
At that point, I just take the intercooler back and fucking have them.
But I mean, technically, we still can.
I say we put a valve stem in there and we actually boost leak test it versus smoke test and see how much it's leaking.
Yeah.
If it's just a fucking small amount, 1 PSI or what. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably, what is it saying, 1.0?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking really not a lot. I mean, for power we're trying to make, I mean, that little bit can make a difference.
This motherfucker over here. Fucking don't lean on that shit.
And it's still, is it leaking on that side still?
Yeah. Weird. I tightened the lid.
So, explain to the people what's going on.
So we put the boost leak tester on, and we're running into problems left and right, unfortunately. No. The end tank on the intercooler is smoking.
So you don't have... Take it off, take it to Joe. No water right now.
Well, no, that's
It's internal.
It's internal. We're gonna have to cut.
You might maybe cut on the back and be able to go in there, but... So, can we add, I need you to add a valve set to this. I want to see how much is actually leaking. If we can roll it in.
You just gotta drill a hole and then pull the valve stem through. I got a valve stem over here.
Let's do that. So then we can see it.
You can just edit this shit for the video and be like, hey, yo, so check this out. They're going to be like, what did it do? I ain't talking, fuck you. It looks good, though.
It does look good.
It looks good, though.
But she won't start.
Too bad you didn't get Ambon getting flamed off the...
I know, we should have got you.
He got Mario'd over there.
Roasted your ass. What's up?
No water in here, dude.
No water? I know, there's nothing, there's not even lower radios on.
She's dry.
Yeah. Maybe put some brake cleaner in this bitch?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm at 60.
I don't care about brake cleaner. I don't care about bleeding it out.
Where are we gonna put it in? Not in the fucking headlight.
I want to burn the pump out.
Oh my.
At least I record when you're leaving.
I know, right?
We haven't recorded the whole time.
Well,
Cole's been recording.
I know, I was gonna say I've been recording.
Cole's been recording.
I got Chris recording a bunch of shit for you guys.
That's
all you guys
because
have seen
I'm
it.
the only motherfucker that was working on not one, but 2 cars. That shit over there and this one.
Oh, y'all be trying to lift his car up right now.
So, let's see what we gotta do. I built the whole motor
Yep.
in, what, 3 hours? Motor got built in 3 hours. We fixed all the little issues in this one.
Yep.
And then now we're just waiting for Junior to get off the damn dyno so he can turn this bitch on. So
Put the Evo off and put the Evo on.
Yeah, we gotta put the new Evo 12. It's not 11 anymore. We've upgraded to the 12.
Yeah.
So,
Stage 12.
yep. We got smart. Took the headlight off because we had some brake cleaner going in it. And he provided a new headlight.
Yep.
So you gotta bring that over. So,
I brought my spare headlight from Smurf.
don't worry guys, fully street legal.
It's street legal. There's a turn light in there somewhere.
Yeah.
See?
See? That's how we do that. So we've been at OTL now for 24 hours, about a little over 24 hours. And unfortunately the car still has not started, but we are working on that right now. Working at getting the Motec all set up in the car and going through the car and making sure it's dialed for Junior so he can do his job a little bit easier. And I will be doing a walk around, I promise. Ready to see this thing on the dyno or what?
Yeah, it's gonna make big power.
Right on the spot. Start the camera right in your face.
I was gonna bring my camera.
I know, guys.
And I just totally forgot.
We need to get this guy back on YouTube.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of videos though, so it's coming out soon.
So I'll go ahead and link Ambot's channel down in the description for you guys. You want to check it out? Definitely check out my boy Ambot. We're getting ready to hit the dyno. We've had issue after issue after issue come up. And fortunately, I think a lot of it played with knowledge, not knowing the mechanical setup. So
it's the race car life.
Yeah.
People think that they can just put together a race car
Yep.
and that there's going to be zero issues.
And
No,
that's
you
just-
run into a shit ton of issues. Most of people just see the end product
Yep.
at the track or on the dyno, but they don't see the behind
Yeah.
the scenes of taking fuel pumps apart multiple times and, you know, trial and error basis. That's all it
Yep.
is.
And that's what we've been doing. I mean, we've had the top of this motor apart more times than I could tell you going through it, and you know, it just lack of knowledge. Now we have the knowledge, we gained it. Everything seems pretty solid now. Seems like it's ready to hit the dyno. We got Chris in the background. He's been doing some awesome videos for you guys.
Yeah.
Just check those out. So says he might even give us a little clip to put in here for you guys.
Absolutely.
So he's been helping out, pick up the camera, get me to record because, well, I've been so busy and frustrated. I haven't been recording. So
But for good reason, though.
yeah,
For good reason.
now we got the kinks worked out. I say she looks pretty good for the dyno. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Things go well.
I'll get that camera set up so we can get it ripped up.
Yeah, I think he's got a good flame shot too from earlier.
Somebody's got it. Somebody's got it. Either way, I was trying to protect my eardrums.
So just getting this thing wrapped up, torque the wheels down, going through, checking over the last things I need to, obviously doing the basics, and I think she is ready to go. So once the dyno gets freed open, I think he has one more car, we'll get on there and show you guys some content. We are on the dyno.
Right.
Since I've been sucking at recording, I had to pull the car on the dyno, so we didn't really get to show you. Looks like he might be starting it, so you're probably not going to hear me. But we are on the dyno. need that 1,000 wheel number.
Here we go.
Yeah. It was so powerful and rough. Well, guy, we off the dyno.
Off the dyno.
Into another day, because, well, it was really late that night.
It was really late.
What do you think?
Car's ready.
She's ready.
Car's ready.
We didn't get a chance to put Junior on the spot because, well, you know, I suck at recording. So, we'll get him at Texas. I promise. I'll get him on the camera. Here she is. Ready to go. Grayson and Sam at OTL are going to finish the last bit of the work that needs to be done to the car and getting it ready, so I do appreciate them. But final number we did was 1118 and 878 wheel torque, and that was on low boost, the pump E85. We don't have the methanol in the car yet. I kind of posted online, you guys might have seen learning a little bit more about the fuel system. Our pump just isn't big enough for our power goals on methanol. So
we already got one on the way.
Yeah, we already got next pump ready to go for the car. We will be going to the M5 methanol, but for now, we're just going to be running the Pump E85 for TX2K. Get the car there. We can turn the car up as far as we want, you know, to the limiting factor of it, the fuel, and get that time that we want. So definitely has been the most fun experience I've had in a week.
It's been a hell of a week.
Thanks to Grayson for letting me crash on his couch.
Thanks for bringing me such a cool, complete car. It's a hell of a lot better than the Bug Eye.
The same. Ready to go. I don't think I've ever been this prepared. There's a few small things. Big thank you to John Paul for getting us our headlight. He's gonna give me crap because I don't call him JP. But he got us new headlight. He was kind enough to cut this thing out. This thing is fully gutted, so you actually can see the turbo through all of it, and still have our headlight there since we ruined our other one. Still a couple of things that need to be touched up, like I said, but I think that's gonna wrap up the time here. I do need to get back because we got Omar's car, we got Josh's car, and Aaron's car, which you guys haven't seen, and kind of getting worried about finishing those cars with how this one went, because this one fought us a lot.
It's a Subaru.
Yeah.
It's a Subaru that makes over 300 horse. It's gonna fight you.
Yeah, the biggest struggles was honestly knowledge with the fuel system, going through it and second guessing ourselves. But we did get the fuel system to work. We had a bunch of error in the system, and that's why you saw me pretty frustrated. I do have a clip of that, thanks to Chris for recording us. And Anthony Ambot did come by, hunt out with us for a couple days as well. So big thanks to Ambot for coming by and saying hi. But this thing's all wrapped up. I'm just getting ready to head out literally in the next couple minutes for the airport. And till then, you guys aren't gonna probably see a video for a little bit longer. And then this car goes to Texas. So I'll see you guys into the next video.
Life up in the fast lane.